Hello viewers, welcome to our comprehensive guide on the recent announcement that there will be no more increases in the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS, fees in the UK. This video will provide an in-depth analysis of this significant development, its implications for immigrants, and the broader context of UK immigration policy. Whether you're an immigrant, a student, or a professional interested in UK immigration, this video will provide valuable insights, hence make sure you watch till the end of the video, so you do not miss out on this very vital information. For those new to the family, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's get into it. 1.0. Understanding the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS. Before we delve into the recent changes, let's first understand what the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS, is. The IHS is a fee that non-EU immigrants pay to access the UK's National Health Service, NHS. We'll discuss the history of the IHS, its purpose, and how it has changed over the years. We'll also explain who is required to pay the IHS and who is exempt. 1.1. History and purpose of the IHS. The IHS was introduced in 2015 as part of the UK's efforts to ensure that non-EU immigrants make a fair contribution to the cost of their healthcare. The surcharge is paid by non-EU nationals who apply to come to the UK for more than 6 months, or who are applying from within the UK to extend their stay. The funds collected from the IHS go directly into the NHS to help fund health services. 1.2. Changes over the years. Since its introduction, the IHS has seen several increases. It was initially set at £200 per year for most migrants, and £150 for students and Youth Mobility Scheme migrants. In 2018, it was doubled to £400 per year for most migrants, and £300 for students and Youth Mobility Scheme migrants. In October 2020, it was increased again to £624 per year for most migrants, with a discounted rate of £470 for students and Youth Mobility Scheme migrants. 1.3. Who is required to pay and who is exempt? The IHS is required to be paid by non-EU nationals who are seeking to live in the UK for more than 6 months. This includes workers, students, and family members of UK residents. However, there are several exemptions. Asylum seekers, refugees, and victims of human trafficking are not required to pay the IHS. Children under 18 who are in local authority care are also exempt. Certain types of healthcare workers are exempt from the IHS as well, a measure introduced in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Understanding the IHS is crucial for non-EU immigrants planning to live in the UK, as it is a significant part of the immigration process and the cost of living in the UK. 2.0. The announcement: no more increases in IHS fees. The UK government has recently announced that there will be no more increases in the IHS fees. We'll discuss the details of this announcement, the reasons behind it, and the immediate reactions from various stakeholders. We'll also explore the potential reasons behind this decision, including political, economic, and social factors. The UK government recently announced that there will be no further increases in the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS, fees. This decision comes after a series of increases in the IHS fees over the years, with the most recent one being a 66% increase, from £624 to £1,035, set to take effect on January 31, 2024. 2.1. Details of the announcement. The announcement was made in response to various factors, including political, economic, and social considerations. The government had initially justified the increases in the IHS as a means to ensure that non-EU immigrants contribute fairly to the cost of their healthcare in the UK. The funds raised from the IHS are directed towards the NHS to help fund health services. However, the decision to halt further increases in the IHS fees suggests a shift in the government's approach. While the exact details of the announcement and the reasons behind it are yet unknown, it can be inferred that the decision was influenced by a combination of factors, including the economic impact on immigrants, the potential effect on the UK's attractiveness as a destination for international students and workers, and the public reaction to the fee increases. 2.2. Reasons behind the decision. One potential reason for the decision to halt further increases in the IHS fees could be the economic burden placed on immigrants. The recent 66% increase in the IHS fees was substantial and attracted controversy. The increase applied to both migrants and British citizens sponsoring family members, as well as students, children, and youth mobility visa holders. This could potentially deter individuals from choosing the UK as a destination for work or study, which could have broader economic implications. International students, in particular, bring significant economic benefits to the UK. They contribute to the local economies where they study, support local employment, and their fees often subsidize the education of domestic students. Therefore, maintaining the UK's attractiveness as a destination for international students could be a factor in the decision to halt further increases in the IHS fees. Furthermore, the public reaction to the fee increases could also be a factor. The decision to increase the IHS fees was met with criticism, with some arguing that it amounted to double taxation on migrants. The UK already has some of the highest immigration fees in Europe, and further increases could exacerbate public discontent. 2.3. Immediate reactions from stakeholders. The immediate reactions from various stakeholders to the announcement are not yet unknown. However, given the controversy surrounding the previous increases in the IHS fees, it can be inferred that the decision to halt further increases could be met with relief from immigrants and advocacy groups. On the other hand, any potential impact on the funding of the NHS could be a concern for other stakeholders. The decision to halt further increases in the IHS fees represents a significant shift in the UK government's approach to immigration health surcharges. While the exact reasons behind the decision are not specified, it is likely influenced by a combination of economic, social, and political factors. 3.0. Broader context, UK immigration policy. This decision should be understood in the broader context of UK immigration policy. We'll discuss recent trends in UK immigration policy, including the post-Brexit changes, and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. We'll also explore how this decision fits into the UK government's broader strategy on immigration. 3.1. Recent trends in UK immigration policy. The UK has seen a shift in its immigration policy following Brexit. The free movement with the European Union, EU, ended on December 31, 2020, and the UK introduced a points-based immigration system. This system prioritizes the skills a person has to offer, not where their passport comes from. The new system has made it slightly more liberal for non-EU citizens to migrate to the UK. The UK government has also focused on streamlining immigration and border processes, aiming for a more efficient system that responds to individual circumstances. This is part of the government's broader strategy to support growth and prosperity in the UK. 3.2. Impact of COVID-19 on UK immigration. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on migration flows into and out of the UK. The pandemic led to restrictions on migrant movements and changes in migratory behavior. Many businesses faced temporary shutdowns or were forced to close permanently, affecting both local and migrant workers. Despite these challenges, non-EU immigration was the driver of net migration during the pandemic. 3.3. The decision in the context of UK government's broader strategy on immigration. The decision to freeze IHS fee increases aligns with the UK government's broader strategy on immigration. The government's focus on individual circumstances and support for growth and prosperity is reflected in this decision, which provides financial relief and stability for immigrants. By making the UK a more attractive destination for students, workers, and family members, this decision could potentially support the UK's economic growth and prosperity. The decision also aligns with the government's response to the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. By reducing the financial stress for immigrants during a time of global crisis, the decision supports the well-being of immigrants who have been critical in saving lives and keeping the country functioning during the pandemic. 4.0. Implications for immigrants. The UK government's decision to halt increases in the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS, fees has a range of implications for immigrants in the UK. Here's an in-depth look at how different groups may be affected. 4.1. For students. International students are one of the groups significantly impacted by IHS fees, as they must pay the surcharge as part of their visa application. The decision to freeze the IHS fees means that students can plan their finances with more certainty, without worrying about potential increases in the cost of accessing healthcare during their studies. This could make the UK a more attractive destination for prospective students, as the overall cost of studying in the UK becomes more predictable. 4.2. For workers. Skilled workers, and other non-EU migrants coming to the UK to work also pay the IHS as part of their visa process. The freeze on IHS fee increases provides financial relief and stability, making the UK a more competitive destination for global talent. For employers, this could mean a more stable and predictable process for hiring international employees, potentially easing the financial burden associated with sponsorship. 4.3. For family members. Family members of UK residents, including spouses and dependents, are required to pay the IHS when applying to join their family in the UK. The freeze on fee increases will benefit these groups by reducing the financial pressure associated with family reunification. This could have a positive impact on the well-being of immigrant families, as the cost of securing healthcare access for family members remains stable. 4.4. Potential financial impact. The financial impact of the decision to freeze IHS fee increases is multifaceted. For immigrants, it means a reduction in the overall cost of obtaining a visa and living in the UK. This could result in increased disposable income and reduced financial stress for immigrants, who are often required to demonstrate significant savings or income to meet visa requirements. Moreover, the freeze on IHS fee increases may encourage a greater number of immigrants to choose the UK as a destination for work, study, or family life. This could have positive economic implications, such as increased consumer spending and contributions to the UK economy by a diverse and skilled immigrant population. The decision to halt increases in the IHS fees has significant and positive implications for immigrants across various categories. It provides financial stability and predictability, which is crucial for individuals and families planning their future in the UK. Thanks for watching. We hope this video has provided invaluable details and information on the possible halt to IHS fees as being speculated currently. Hopefully, the government will finalize this and halt this proposed rise. Not so fast though. Did you like the video? Do you have friends and family that need to know about these details to make their move to the UK a success? Then make sure you share. Many of you only watch my videos, a whooping 80% of you, but haven't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe today and turn on the notification button so that you be the first to be notified when I drop more of this content. For those that want to support the channel, my PayPal link is in the description of the video. If you need a paid inquiry, make a donation to the channel and send your details to my email, chroniclesofola@gmail.com. Otherwise, have a good start to the year. Shalom.